Alrighty. Hello. Hello. We're playing a game. Hello, chat. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Jim. Um, we might need a trigger warning for this game, but a different one. Uh, if I post it in chat, could you just pin it for me? Thanks, Nightbot. I'll try not to. Here's the trigger warning for this game, for there's a lot of things that happen in this game. No worries, Dib. Lots of stuff happened in this game. This game is an experience. Alright, here we go. What remains of Edith Finch? Okay. Cool, cool.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house. I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's a pretty flower.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back. The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Do I need to turn the voice up? Here, I'll turn the voice up a little bit. There we go. You guys can hear the dialogue.
house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's a wild fucking house. Look at that fucking house, chat. It's like something out of a series of unfortunate events or some shit. You don't hear the voice.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I can hear the voice on stream. You sure you don't have your volume up or
Now,
something?
as a 17-year-old,
Or did you refresh the stream?
knew
Because I can hear it
exactly
on
what those
my
words
on my
meant.
end.
I was afraid of the house.
Alright.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Is there a crouch button? No, it does not look like it, but there's a zoom.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years,
January 2010.
I felt like I was home.
Wow.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
So he was 21 when he died?
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Why is this room barricaded like that?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Oh.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Well, that explains
I
that.
spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
It's so
Being inside for the
interesting.
first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Aww.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. My Halloween candy was all gone. I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back. I ate a lot of things that night.
No, don't eat. Oh, God.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God. Oh. Oh.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, God.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
What the hell?
I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
It's, the implantation. What the fuck? The, um, words. I got a words. Yeah, it sure is. implication of her eating whatever she had to.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Oh.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
What
First,
the hell?
all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What the hell?
Rabbits. I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Thank you, Jim.
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Oh fuck.
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Am I an octopus?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, we smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Is it going? Oh, I fucking knew it. It's
I
in
got
Molly's
closer and
room.
closer.
It's her. Is it the bed? Oh, do I have to go to the bed? Whoops. Let me go to the bed then.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Weird. Okay.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
So Molly...
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it
What happened to
Molly.
Molly? She starved to death?
I spent a lot of time in Great
She have an
Grandma
eating
Edie's
disorder?
room.
What happened?
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches
Oh,
have
and
been
Lucas
famous
here.
throughout Norway for their Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Ah.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Interesting.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways. Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Aww. VHS's.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh.
But she didn't.
Chris died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
It's in wood. What's the saying? Gone but not forgotten.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh my god, no. Oh god, no. No. Oh god. God, this bathroom is so old. That's a frog.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, this bathroom's fucking oof.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, this bathroom's fucking oof. There's a secret in the bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh my god, no way.
It's
No.
in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
I need to check to see if I can go through this door or not. Can I go through this door? No, it appears to have been, shut. It's all pink, yeah, it is all pink with the fuzzy carpeted floor. Oof.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh my god.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
This game's cool.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh god. Oh, I have to use both.
My
Oh,
brother
okay,
said
my
he'd die
bad.
before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh my.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Jim? Jim.
I told him going around was impossible.
Jim, you know what's gonna
Maybe
happen,
if I
right?
hadn't said that, maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
God.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, he sure does. Oh. Okay.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
$1961, as in Sam. Damn.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
For a reason, yeah, I could understand that. Okay, that's fucking neat. That's fucking neat. How old was he? He was... I think it's 1950 to 1961. I think he was 11. That's neat. Yeah, Molly was like... How old was Molly? I don't know, the text is so small. Can I make the text bigger? Is that possible? No? The way that
The
secret
passages
passage
were a
opens.
pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Have I been getting achievements? No. Huh.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Oh boy, here we go. What happened to Barbara? How
Growing up,
did Barbara
I
die?
always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barb Street. Nice, nice.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
This game is so fucking detailed. God, I love it.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale. inspired by America's
Supposed-
most
Supposed to be the
unfortunate
crib
family.
keeper.
I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Oh god, not that
That
fucking
was a great
scream.
scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So
Oh
Barbara
fuck.
got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right!
Oh my god,
I loved your
no.
delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks. I'll be back in
Oh,
a sec.
that's neat.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
I was about to say, when do I get to play as
She
Barbara?
reached for the music box,
Oh, that's...
and as she wound the key, she listened for Rick.
Oh, that's fucking cool. Oh, that's cool. I'm playing a comic book. That's bullshit and you fucking know it, Gabe. You can't do that shit to me. You can't start playing the Halloween theme. That's bullshit. I get PTSD when I hear this theme.
And imagine the worst.
Oh my god. Oh, I got an achievement. Fuck.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Rick?
Barb, Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh god, no, Walter, no. Oh god, the music's playing again, chat. Oh my god. Walter.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh, for
Barb
fuck's sake.
returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. Enjoying he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
I'm fucking loving this chat.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story.
Chat, I swear to god, if I head downstairs and he's gone, I swear to god, chat. I swear to god. I swear to god, chat, I swear to god. I swear to fucking god, chat. Alright.
Might not be over yet.
I've seen how this horror movie plays out. He's gone. And he's gone. Wow, it's like I fucking knew how this was gonna go.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
This motherfucker. He's behind something.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Edie's really good at drawing the memorials for the family.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Not just that one line of dialogue? Oh, okay.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait. As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Gregory, 1976 and 1977.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Molly was
always
10.
seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Why is this room locked?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Oh. There it is.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.